protect your hearing, and more. When we get back, I'm Tim. You're watching Shop Tool Reviews. Today, rather than reviewing one thing, we're going to take a look at several. Let's get started. Recently, a company called Walkers reached out to us and said, hey, do you mind if we just send you some products and you just let the people know what you think about it? We said, sure, why not? So we thought they might send one or two things. And you see, they sent several things. Now, Walkers, they handle things like these earbuds here, these earmuffs, so hearing protection, eye protection. They have a lot to do with hunter safety, shooting safety, as well as even getting into construction. So they have these gloves, as you see here, but they're also part of GSM Outdoors. And GSM's a little broader scope, have a lot of other companies under them, and then even things like Stealth Cam, Cyclops, and so forth. But let me just kind of run through some of their products because they really did stand out on a few of these things. I mean, even starting with this small little headlamp here. So this headlamp, which is their E-Flex 400 is what they're calling it. So it looks like a typical headlamp. You get the strap in here as well. So inside here is your strap, your typical strap, and a recharger as well, because not only will this run on AAA, so you can put 3 AAAs in here if you want to, but also it comes with this little battery pack. So this little battery pack you can charge with a USB cable, and then it just pops in here in place of the 3 AAAs and closes. But not just that. So you get your typical functionality here. I think it's like up to 450 lumens. So plenty bright enough. So you also get a flashing or an SOS as well. So pretty typical in a headlamp. But over here on this button here on the right hand side, you go from white to green to blue to red. So that was pretty cool as well. So you not only get a white or a blue LED, but you also get red and green, and then you can cycle through as the SOS or the flashing, as well as the solid, and then your high and low as well. Again, up to 450 lumens. That's only like 30 bucks. I think it's like 32 bucks on their website. So that was a pretty cool little headlamp that had some versatility to it, both with that rechargeable battery pack, and it can run on your AAAs as well as the different colored beams there in addition to the regular flashlight. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Some good options there in that little light. They also have things like gloves here. Now these, like this is goat skin, so very soft leather, nice feel to it, cut level 4, so it feels very comfortable, and that goat skin leather's typically pretty soft. This is very soft actually. And you get a little bit of insulation there as well. So cool weather, it's going to work great for you. And again, you get your impact resistance there on the top side. You're going to help with abrasions as well. And then they have this in more of a, not the goat skin, but a typical suede leather, if you will, with the high-vis green on there. Then some pretty typical safety glasses. These are polarized. I pulled these out earlier, so you get your Z871 rating, and then polarized lenses. You can get these in blue and yellow and clear, whatever you want to. And then getting into their hearing protection, this is where they do a very, very good job. Now this is their Silencer 2.0, and these are basically rechargeable earbuds. Again, I had these out earlier, playing with them a little bit and using them. Now you can get an app. You can get the Walkers Link app. I'll pull that up here in a second. But you see a case here, and in this case, it slides open. There we go. It slides open, and these magnetically sit in here. So this will, not only house your earbuds, but it will also charge them. So you see it's showing red now. It's starting to charge there. Should stay only red for a few more seconds and go back to blue or go off because we just charged these. But anyway, cool case, and you can even see them charging there in the case, and then you can plug your USB cord in right there to charge the actual case. So basically the case is a lithium ion battery that then charges the earbuds. And by the way, these are, I believe 24. Yeah, so these will be a 24 decibel drop when you're using these. So it's going to protect your ears, whether you're working in construction, whether you're shooting, what have you. It's going to drop that decibel rating by 24 with these earbuds in. You can also be playing music. It's got passive controls as well. In other words, it's going to trigger as soon as it recognizes a loud noise. So it's going to pass in some ambient noise if you want to, where you can hear what's going on the outside, or if you're playing music. But as soon as it senses that there's a loud noise within 2/100ths of a second, it's actually going to go into that suppression where it's actually going to reduce that noise rating up to 24. And so that's really cool that you're getting in these earbuds here. And again, this is the Silencer 2.0. Obviously, Bluetooth earbuds going to work with your phone as well. And then, as I mentioned, with their app, so here with their app where you can connect, you can actually control the levels on the left and the right. It's also going to tell you battery life as well. And then you have different modes that you can select. And then you even have a sleep timer here. So you can have it to where it goes off in 4 hours or it goes off in 2 hours. So pretty cool on these earbuds that you're not only getting the earbuds, but you're also getting an app to work with it as well. And even these simple, this Bluetooth headset here that's more of a lanyard style or put around your neck. And you have controls on both the like the music that you'll be pumping in on this side, so your plus and minus, you can increase that volume, decrease the volume. This is on your ambient sound, so where it's actually passing in from the outside that sound. So whether you're in the woods and wanting to hear something, or whether you're working and want to be able to hear what's going on around you, you can turn that on, and that's going to pass in that ambient noise, and you can turn that up or down separately from your tunes or what you're wanting to pass in from whatever Bluetooth device you have. And again, it's going to have a 30 decibel noise reduction rating. So it's going to drop those decibels by a level of 30. So you're going to keep out those harmful noises that could potentially hurt your ears. And just like the earbuds, the active compression is going to kick in within 2/100ths of a second from the time it senses that. So you're not going to notice that, that loud noise or that impact or whatever it is that just happened around you. It's going to sense that before you recognize it and, drop that noise rating by 30 and protect your ears, protect your hearing. And then even getting into their razors here. So again, kind of more of the lanyard style, if you will, or to wear around your neck. And then you get these retractable earbuds here. So you can pull them out, push the button, you can pull those back in. And again, you can control the ambient noise as well as the volume that's coming in from your phone, from whatever Bluetooth device that you're pumping out your tunes to, and control those independently. As far as noise reduction rating on this, you're getting a 31 decibel noise reduction. So really good quality stuff when it comes to their hearing protection. They do a really, really good job. This is from their Cyclops line. So as I mentioned, part of the GSM line of products. This is Cyclops, a 1500 lumen flashlight. And you can easily adjust just by turning here the angle of light there from a beam to more of a fog light, if you will. So adjust that beam. And this is running on 6 AA batteries. So real simple design, single cob LED, aluminum housing. So really nice light there. And then more on the hearing protection. Again, just as far as flexibility and what you're wanting in hearing protection. What type of hearing protection? Do you want earbuds? Do you want more of a lanyard style or neck worn device? Or do you want more of your classic earmuffs, whether you're a shooter, whether you're a hunter, or whether you're wanting it for safety on the workplace, whatever that may be, for your race car, who knows? So this is going to give you a 26 noise reduction rating, so ear muff style, so wear on the outside of your ears. And something cool that they've done here to keep this slim. I know there are some Bluetooth headphones, and they get pretty thick right here at the earmuff. And what they've done is they've moved the control panel up here to the headband, so that allows them to have a slimmer earmuff or ear cap there to keep that a little bit slimmer, a little bit closer to your head to not stick out so far. So again, 26 noise reduction rating, and again, you're going to have that passive noise that you can pass in, that ambient noise, as well as block that out if you want to. There's different modes that you can use with this as well. So this pair is actually going to run on AA batteries, so you can slide this up here. It runs on AAA batteries. So it runs on 2 AAAs, so you can replace that when needed. That's going to power the whole thing. There's none over here, just right there. So not a rechargeable unit there. And these are the XL Bluetooth earmuffs. And again, noise reduction rating of 26 decibels. Then you get into the Stealth Cam line, and they have a solar panel battery charger here. So like your trail cams, things like that, this is going to be able to set up. You can set this up in the sunlight, and even low light conditions, it will charge as well. Of course, the more sunny conditions is going to be better. You can strap this to a tree, whatever you need to do, and be able to take advantage of that sunlight to power your trail cam to keep that live so that you can send stuff back. Even like a security cam, if you will. If you've got one that's mobile or you're putting it in different places, you can use this to keep that battery charged. And you get a charge indicator right here that tells you how full the battery is, so easily be able to check that. Comes with a strap as well, where you can strap that to a tree, and then you don't have to have the camera in the light. You can use this longer cord to run it to wherever the camera is, and therefore you can have the camera in the shade and just the solar panel charger in the light. So anyway, just wanted to share some of those with you. A little bit different products from Walker and GSM. Again, they have several different lines of products, but everything from safety equipment like gloves and glasses to your hearing protection, and then even getting into lights. So listen, we didn't want to dive in and tell you details of every single one of these products, but we just wanted to kind of give you an overview of what Walker, Cyclops, Stealth Cam, really all the GSM outdoor products had to offer, which they've got quite an extensive line. Now, they kind of cut their teeth in the outdoor world, if you will, but obviously a lot of those things are going to transfer into that construction world, mechanic world, anything with loud noises and things that could potentially hurt your eyes, hurt your hands, you name it. In the name of safety, they have a lot of products that are going to help. Even in the light world, where you can use these lights for, let's face it, working under a sink or walking out in the woods or whatever you need. Stick it in the door of your truck and now you've got a handy little light. Anyway, so check them out from walkersafety.com, or you can check it out at GSM as well. Hey, keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you don't mind, would you hit that like and subscribe button if you like this video? Maybe you hated this video. Let us know in the comments why. Have a great day and keep smiling.